team, welcome back to another episode of Ask Top, sponsored by MentorMilitary.com. And today we're going to talk about how to conduct an assessment for DA Form 4856. My opinion, the assessment portion of the 4856 is the most important part of the counseling for an event-oriented counseling statement. Why do I say this? Let's take a look at a little piece of forgotten and outdated doctrine, FM 6-22, Appendix Bravo, Figure B11. It clearly states that an event-oriented counseling is not complete until the assessment block is filled out. Now, many of you will say, hey, this is obsolete doctrine. Not so fast. If you have a good JAG officer, they will reject chapter packets because the block is not complete. Then the unit has to start the process all over again if the soldier continues to misbehave. Hey, if you like what we're doing and what we're sharing, reach out and hit the subscribe button. Let us know what you think of this episode and leave us a comment about what subject you'd like to see in the future. Here are a couple products you can find at MentorMilitary.com that'll help you with all of your counseling needs. There are plenty of excuses for not conducting an assessment. I don't have time. It's not important. The soldier knows what they're supposed to do. The list goes on. To be a great counselor and leader, simply schedule 30 minutes twice a week to sit down and talk with your individual soldiers. These can be informal or formal sessions. Hey, how are you doing sessions are a great way to stay in touch and in tune with your soldiers. Or this can be a formal session that focuses on counseling statements or assessment session. If you cannot find 1 hour out of your weekly schedule for your soldiers, something is wrong. Prior to conducting the assessment, review the counseling statement, review any notes you have made, review the plan of action for any achievements and deficiencies. Now, here are some steps you can take to assist you in the counseling process. First, put yourself in the soldier's shoes. Wouldn't you like to know if you successfully completed the plan of action and to what standard you completed it? Make sure you set up the assessment in the plan of action. Have a clear set of action steps that need to be completed before the assessment date. Ensure you provide the soldier all the resources they need to be successful in order to complete the plan of action. Understand there might need to be more than one assessment for an issue, as the issue may be complex and take more than one assessment. If this is the case, complete all the assessments on the same counseling form. The counselor should monitor the soldier's progress up to the assessment date by taking notes concerning the progress towards the goals. They should also coach the soldier to help ensure completion to standard. The counselor should also be alert for any facts that may arise prior to the assessment that may affect the assessment in a positive or negative manner. For example, let's say you find out something you did not know when conducting the counseling session and it impacts the plan of action. The plan of action needs to be adjusted and the soldier informed. Prior to getting into your assessment of the soldier's performance, have the soldier perform a self-assessment of where they stand with regard to completing the plan of action and what standard they executed the plan of action to. Now conduct your assessment of the situation. Finally, wrap up the assessment by determining if future assessments are required. Let's look at a summary. Hey, if it's an event-oriented counseling, it's not complete until the assessment is complete. The plan of action requires clear requirements and dates for completion. Put the assessment date in your plan of action. Take notes prior to the assessment. Change your plan of action based on new information. If you enjoyed today's session, hit the subscribe button. Don't miss an episode. Leave us a comment about today's subject or one you want us to cover in the future. Until next time, stay safe and stay healthy.